Не знаю, хочу.
can't afford to look human, you're going to the farm. It's as simple as that.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to have an entire family in glamour?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Crane must have taken a shard with him. The open arms.
Enjoy your stay.
Thanks, Bigby. And thanks for covering for me last time, too.
Bigby? How could you do this to me? I guess I finally see you for who you are! Tell me who did it! Just tell me who did it! I know you know!
I don't think he did it.
What?
Look at him. You really think this man murdered these women?
It was a good show. But, you know...
Just take him, okay? Take Crane.
Well, this is gonna be a beautiful relationship we have with you guys. Really. I mean it. Out with the old, in with the new. Long live the Queen. See you around.
Hollow point bullets are a nasty business. The silver slug deformed and shredded on impact.
He'll be okay, though. He'll be okay?
His internal organs are positively riddled. If I don't extract every single scrap of silver, he's liable to suffer some long-term toxicosis. Easy there. Try not to move.
Bigby.
We can't keep meeting this way, old boy. I figured I'd be done before you were conscious, but there's little I can do for the pain. Just stay still and let me finish.
My arm.
Yes, very ugly, but not life-threatening. I can't say the same for these bullets peppered throughout your vital organs.
Please, Bigby, don't move it. Doctor.
Look, I'm a bit engaged saving his life at the moment, but if the fractured extremity concerns him that much, he can set it himself.
Не Skyrim. Не Skyrim. Тот Говард — это не Skyrim. На этом можно закончить. Нормально.
Not bad. That'll do, I suppose. He's lucky to be alive. And he won't be next time if he keeps going like this. He didn't listen to me before. Maybe he'll listen to you.
I don't know about that.
Well, he should. There are limits to what even I can do.
You know, I can't hear you.
Quiet. Just relax. Excuse me, Miss White, but perhaps it'd be better if you gave me a few minutes to finish with him.
I think I should stay, at least until he's out of the woods.
Believe me, Bigby couldn't be in better hands, and I need the space to work, so if you wouldn't mind.
Don't worry, Snow. I'll be okay.
We'll be done in a moment. Just please, give us the time.
Hey, Doc, how much longer?
Colin, leave him be.
It's finished when it's finished.
'Cause I once watched a vet sew a turtle together in 10 minutes flat.
Colin, You're not even supposed to be here right now.
Oh, really? Where am I supposed to be? I'm here to take care of my friend.
With what? Your hooves?
Hey, listen,
Please,
lady.
keep it down back there. Thank you. There. All done.
Great.
This isn't a habit you should keep to. Having visits with me. And, well, this time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue. Miss White. He'll be fine for light duty, if he can figure out what that means.
He knows what it means. It's just been an unusual couple of days.
Короче, врач-то убийца.
Please,
Всё.
don't give him the excuse.
Я решил головоломку.
Take care of him, please.
I will. He'll
Слишком
need
он
rest,
добрый.
I assume.
Sleep mostly. Just keep watch, and make sure he doesn't get into further altercations.
I can still hear you.
Anyways, guard against, as they say. Miss White, Sheriff, Colin.
Swiney.
Найс заспойлерил. Я ж не знаю, я ж предполагаю. Не, ну если спойлер будет в чате, то да, бан. Если я спойлерю, то... Ну я ж сам себя забанить не могу. Ну, логично, значит бана не будет.
It's Bigby, Snow. He'll be okay. Hell, I seen him take worse.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'll be fine.
See? Strong as an oak, this guy.
You had us... you had us worried there for a while. You stopped breathing, you know, when you passed out or died, I guess. It kind of scared the hell out of me. I've never seen you like that. And when Swinehart arrived, you know him, he's never worried. And even he thought you were...
I'm pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, you were really fucked up, man. You look like when you take an action figure and bend its limbs the wrong way.
Colin...
I'm just saying, I was worried about him is all. The guy hasn't had a night's rest in days.
Well, I'll get some rest when this whole thing is done.
What whole thing? What's even happening out there? I mean, do you guys have like a plan or something? And who should I be asking? Should I be worried about the Crooked Man taking over?
The Crooked Man, Bloody Mary, the Tweedles. This is bigger than what I thought it was.
Yeah. The Crooked Man came out of the shadows for a reason. For him to attack us so blatantly like that. He either feels invincible or desperate.
Well, if those are my two options, I don't think I'd pick desperate.
What do you mean?
You traded Crane to save Bigby. I'm just saying, that's not exactly something you do when you're playing with house money.
So he called my bluff. It's not like I'm gonna let Bloody Mary just murder...
Yeah, about that. It wasn't your fight to surrender.
And what the hell does that mean?
It means that I was the one getting shot to shit. So I'm the one that gets to raise the white flag. And only when I want to raise
ладно, я не это хотел сказать.
Look, Snow, I could have...
Could have done what? Gotten yourself killed? Let Crane get away anyway? It was the only option. All I care about right now is... just what does the Crooked Man want out of this? I thought he was just a loan shark, but clearly he's operating in other circles. It can't just be about Crane, right? Getting him out of town? Is this all about the murders? Crane can't be useful to him anymore. So what could this have to do with Faith and Lily?
Crane was a puppet, and the Crooked Man worked the strings. This is all about control of Fabletown.
But then what do prostitutes have to do with it? Lily? And Faith?
I don't know how it all works out yet, but I know it does. Somehow.
The Crooked Man declared war against us last night. At least that's what I thought when it happened. But now I see this war has been going on for years. We just haven't noticed it because our way of doing things is broken. We need to do things the right way.
What does that mean, the right way?
What do you think I mean?
I don't know, but it suspiciously sounds like your way. Bigby's the one on the front lines. You can't give him a leash. He doesn't work that way.
A little restraint and thought behind things will never hurt anyone, Colin.
Look, I know things haven't gone great recently, but we're still doing our best.
That's not good enough. So, starting now, we do everything cut and dried. By the book, straight as an arrow.
Pure as driven snow.
I'm not saying I'm the arbiter of...
Sure you're not.
This town has enough monsters. What happened last night, what you turned into, it can't happen again.
We need monsters to fight monsters.
Colin, if I really believed that we needed him to lose his flippin' mind at a moment's notice, then that would mean I'd lost all faith in our ability to help this town. Just let that side of you be done, okay? Be done and buried, and we can all move on. Look, Bigby, I care about how this is done just as much as I care about it getting done.
So for that, you want to give him a handicap? Like the bad guys will worry if shit gets sloppy. Everybody wants Bigby to smile and shave and take a shower now and then. Hell, I'm practically the president of the Bigby Don't Be Such a Dick Club. But this is the wrong fucking time to put shackles on him. He'll get the job done. Just let him do it.
I'm going to let you do it, okay? It's just that now that I'm deputy mayor, I need your respect. And this situation has to end.
What situation?
All unglamored fables starting today have to go and stay at the farm.
Oh, give me a fucking break. Are you gonna let her talk to me like that?
It's been the rule for a reason, Colin. And Bigby knows it's for the best of the town. It keeps everybody out of trouble.
And what if a Mundy does see me, huh? I'm a pig, not a mouse with a hat and a cane.
Look, everyone just calm down, all right?
I'm perfectly calm.
I'm not. Tell me right now, what's it gonna be, Bigby?
Wolf's residence.
That's rude.
Oh, Buffkin, what is it? Okay, I'll let him know. Thanks. Guess who's waiting in your office right now? Nerissa.
Nerissa?
That broad from the Puddin' and Pie?
Yes. Apparently, she told Buffkin that she has something she needs to talk to you about. But that she'll only tell you. And what do you think that could be?
Bigby's got an admirer. You always do well with the, disenfranchised. Something about your prickly demeanor attracts him like a moth to a flame.
I haven't the slightest.
Okay. I should get back to the business office. I've left Buffkin alone for too long taking calls. And I should probably change out of these clothes. Consider the discussion tabled, but not over. Let me know when you're done with Nerissa.
Aye, aye, Captain. She's a piece of work. Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? I mean, she seemed real serious about it, but I can still hang out here, right?
Я промолчу.
After everything we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a
Да
straight
что мы
answer.
прошли? Да ты свинья. Я вообще тебе помогал, чел.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Nerissa. Have a seat.
Па-па-па-па-пам. Сюда.
Are you okay? You didn't look good last night. I wasn't sure you'd be...
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Huff and puffs. Not many people smoke those. Thanks.
So what is it you wanted to talk to me about? I know what you did for me, sending me to the open arms. I think you want to help me again.
There's not a lot that I can talk about. You know that.
So that spell Crane was trying to break. It's not just while you're at work, huh?
What I mean is, I don't want to waste your time, but I don't want you wasting your own time either.
Back in the dressing room, at the pudding and pie, I told you what I was looking for, and you found a way to tell me. You sent me to the open arms. Maybe that'll work again?
You can try. I just... Go ahead. It might work.
Crane wasn't the murderer. The open arms was a setup. You sent me there. Was there someone else you wanted me to find there?
These lips are sealed. If I could answer you just like that, I wouldn't have had to make that appointment with you.
No, I guess not.
Sometimes we have to find our way through life on our own, grasping and fumbling in the dark. I used to have friends to help me find my way, but now they're gone, and I don't know what to do. Is this making any sense?
Are you trying to say something about Faith and Lily?
What I'm saying is friends matter, and I don't have any left. So I hope you're looking after yours. Are you? Look around you.
Who are you talking about? Are my friends in danger?
I'm sorry. I thought I could do this.
Блин.
I need you to know I want to help, but...
It's okay. Take your time.
Кто-то из приближенных, что ли, убийца?
Sorry if I'm wasting your time. I thought I knew how to say it.
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it? Do you?
It's not how it looks that concerns me. It's what it does. That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Так развяжи ее, чел.
Can't we just take the ribbon off?
No! His lips are sealed!
What?
You can't! Just stay back! You can't do that!
Slow down. It's all right. I'm not gonna do anything.
Please, don't.
Okay. I get it. So the ribbons, if you take them off...
If anyone finds out I came here...
That's probably snow.
Listen, Sheriff. Can you keep this conversation between us? I could be in a lot of... trouble. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just need to talk to the sheriff for a moment. Please excuse us.
1 minute.
I might have a new lead for you, but I don't know how solid it is. Beauty and Beast called the office just now. They said they wanted to talk to you about something. I wonder if they've heard about Crane.
Thank you for listening, Sheriff. You should go on to your next business. I don't think you'll be wasting your time.
Wait, you don't have to go. That was... abrupt?
It's one way to send a message.
What did she tell you? I didn't mean to rush her out. Did you get anything from her?
She couldn't really say anything. The magic that Crane was talking about, it's in the ribbon.
And you can't take the ribbon off, or...
It's how Faith and Lily died.
Okay then. Good work. So, about Beauty and Beast, do you think there's something to it? Is this the right place to look? What could they know about the Crooked Man? Or do you think they just heard about last night, and they're scared about what's been going on?
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure they called for a reason. Suppose I better go check it out.
You know, Beauty came to me a while back. She was looking for financial assistance. I told her there was nothing I could do, and she said that meant she'd have to go somewhere else. Bigby, you don't think she meant that she was going to go to the Crooked Man, do you?
That would explain why they called.
We need to solve this before something else happens. Who knows what? I have other matters to attend to.
And you didn't want to tell me what you were into either.
Good reason. Look what happened.
So that's back on me now. I thought we agreed that was settled.
You said it was settled. That doesn't mean I have to agree to it.
And when were you going to tell me? Or were you just going to keep that a secret too?
You know what it was.
Oh. What do you want? Well? You're just going around knocking on doors?
You called, right? Or, was it Beauty?
Why would I call you?
Listen, I've had a shitty night.
You think you're the only one?
And I really don't want to deal with the runaround. Snow said you called and wanted to talk to me.
Well, I didn't call. Must have been Beauty. She's been surprising me a lot lately.
Can I?
So have you, Bigby. Yet, with all the sneaking around and secrets, somehow I'm still the bad guy in this. I've had to hear about it all night long from her.
Who is it? Who's there? Beast?
Are you gonna let me in or what?
It's your pal, Bigby.
Hi, Bigby. Please excuse us for just a minute. Can I talk to you in private?
Yes, let's.
I guess I really do have the smallest apartment in the woodlands.
О, вот это хата. Но это 10 из 10.
What's he doing here? We don't need to bring him into this.
Beast.
I just don't think we can trust him. Not after the way he went behind
Talk about living in the past.
And you run and call him again?
Well, I trust him.
Of course you do. He was keeping secrets for you.
It was one little thing. Do you want to keep fighting about that? Or do you want to try to sort this out?
All I'm saying is we can handle this on our own.
Все
We didn't have to
протекло
bring
вроде
him
бы.
here.
We're out of money and answers. That's why I called.
Ну да.
We'll finish this later, but we need to talk to Bigby.
Fine. If you want to talk, we'll talk.
А, еще
I
люстра.
know what the electric bill is for that thing.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
Yeah, you know what they say. Centuries of marriage come with centuries of baggage.
I gotta say, your place, it looks, expensive.
What do you mean by that?
Beast!
No, really, I want to know. What are you trying to say, huh? Did you come to give us decorating tips?
Nothing. It's a nice place you got here.
Thanks, but that's really not why I called.
Блин.
Is this something about that
Хотел
loan you took
похвалить
out
квартиру, а
from
в
the crooked
итоге
man?
насрали. Ну, бывает.
I didn't know what else to do,
We
so
should deal with this on our own. Bigby's just going to complicate
I
things.
called him here, and I want to see if he can help us out. Why are you being like this?
I'm just trying to do what's best for us. That's all I ever do. I gotta know one thing first. What if we did have something to say about the Crooked Man? What if we talk and you don't get him? And all this comes back on us? We'd be risking a lot. We've seen what happens when you cross the Crooked Man. And I don't know if it's worth it. If you can't give us certain assurances.
You think you're the only ones in danger? If you have info on that crooked bastard, I need to hear it. Otherwise, I've got better things to do.
No, please don't.
Then tell me what the fuck is going on? You're in so much debt? Look around you. This isn't the way people short on cash live.
Look, we're used to a certain kind of lifestyle, okay? We couldn't just give that up.
We never meant for it to get like this. It's just that we had nowhere else to turn, and we got in over our heads.
There's not a lot of work out there. Who would we be if we just lived like...
Hi there, you've reached Beauty.
And Beast.
And we're out doing something fabulous.
let me just,
A day at the beach?
Skiing the slopes?
Are you gonna get that?
And we can't come to the phone right now, so leave a message at the beep and we'll get back to you.
What the fuck was that?
Ah, don't worry about it. Probably just a wrong number. Really, I think we're one digit off from some pizza place.
Who was that? You know who that was. Don't hold out on me.
We've been getting horrible phone calls. It's the Crooked Man's people, trying to collect, and we aren't safe, even in our own home.
We owe some money.
Finally. All I care about is, how can I find the Crooked Man? Who do I talk to? Where do I go?
The Lucky Pawn. That's where I borrowed the money. The Crooked Man's behind that place. I'd overheard people talking to Jersey about loans before. So, when I needed money, that's where I went. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, who do you deal with?
Jersey. You know, the Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah, that slimy prick. I didn't realize he was back on this side of the river.
And those Tweedles were always going in and out. Probably dropping off a loan payment they squeezed out of some poor fable. But never the Crooked Man. Mainly it's just regular fables. I can see now that it was a mistake, but I'm not the only one who goes there, you know. I saw the Woodsman's axe there just the other day. It was in a display case.
I guess he's hit hard times too. There's a lot of that going around. I can't imagine he has a lot of marketable skills.
Sometimes fables just don't have anywhere else to go.
Look, you don't have to explain yourself to me, but I'm not going there for a shopping trip. This is murder and kidnapping we're talking about. And if the axe was there, so were the people behind all this. Anything else is just background noise.
Maybe if you go there, you can sort some things out.
I guess I'll go check out the Lucky Pawn. If I can't track down the Crooked Man there, maybe I can make enough noise that the Crooked Man will come find me.
Hold on, Bigby. Don't go there. Sounds like you're just going to get Beauty in trouble. And... you know that butcher shop, the cut above? It's the place on Tubman Street. Same block as the baker and the candlestick maker. Well, I've been delivering packages from there for a while. The thing is, it's for the Crooked Man. And I don't think it's meat in the packages. You gotta understand, I needed work.
You have to believe us.
Well, what are you delivering? What's going on there? How does this fit into the Crooked Man's operation?
I couldn't tell you, but I do know this. It's the only meat market in town that doesn't carry filet. I'm not sure how much actual butchery goes on there.
How did you get involved with this?
Johann the butcher called. He had a problem with the refrigeration unit one night. But when I finished, it was your pal Mary who showed up to pay me. She said I was reliable. She liked that. And it's the only thing I've been able to pick up, and it's still not enough. I don't want Beauty to have to work, especially not where she was. It's up to me to take care of her.
It's Mary you deal with? Bloody Mary is there?
No, Johann is the one who hands over the packages, you know, day to day. But I've seen her around there. She, gets under my skin, you know? I try to avoid her. But I don't need to tell you what she's
You're
like.
damn right you don't. I don't need a rundown on her reputation. If Mary works out of there, I need to look into it.
I just wanted to provide for Beauty. Give her the kind of life she deserves.
We shouldn't have to live like this, scraping to get by.
None of us should. We were royalty once. We were accustomed to a certain lifestyle. All we want is to make this place feel a little bit like home. You wouldn't understand, Bigby.
I don't need to understand. It's not my fucking job to understand. My job is to keep Fabletown safe.
So, where are you going? If this all goes sideways, I'd like to know where it's coming from.
К мяснику пойдем.
I want to know what the Crooked Man is hiding at that butcher shop.
Звучит интереснее.
You know, Bigby, once you show up there, word is gonna spread. There may be nothing left for you to see if you go to the Lucky Pawn after.
Well, I guess I'll find out.
Wait, I don't know what you're planning to do when you find the Crooked Man, but is there any way you could help us out?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe you can make this all just go away.
We would really appreciate it. What do you say?
Can you help us out?
You're asking me to kill him, aren't you? Is that what you think I do?
No, of course not.
I don't know how you'd get that idea. We know that the Crooked Man is dangerous to all of Fabletown.
I'm gonna do my job. Lucky for you, that might just solve your problems anyway.
Oh, thank you, Bigby.
I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Так, окей, погнали.
Huh. Empty. Either he's got a whole lot of customers, or he doesn't have any. Right. Not very appetizing. Frozen solid. Who'd want to eat this? Bet that's what Beast was talking about. That logo looks familiar. I've seen this before, at Antique Greenleaf's.
Bigby Wolf? Well, welcome, Sheriff. What can I get for you? You interested in a particular cut? Let's see. What do we have in stock? Let's see what we got here. Flank steak on special. New York strip. Oh, I can have some wild boar in tomorrow if you like. Sirloin, ribs.
Johan, I want to know exactly what's going on here.
We sell meat. Did you want to buy something? What you see is what you get. Just meat. You don't find anything else. We just, we do more wholesale and meat packing than walk-up service. I'd like to help you. Really, I would. But there's nothing here.
So you don't mind if I take a look around?
I guess not. Sheriff, Did you hear that?
What?
Oh, I'm real sorry. Hold on. I just gotta go check on that. Don't go
Что ты
anywhere. I'll be
нажал,
right back.
собака?
Butcher?
I just have to go see.
Так, погнали.
Shit.
I got it covered back here, Sheriff. I'll be right out. Just wait out front. I'll be right there. I've got a bit of a mess back here.
Relax, Johan. I just want to talk.
I'm sorry, Sheriff, but you're not supposed to be back here for safety purposes. Come on, damn it.
I'm just doing my job, Johan. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna kill me. Oh, God, she is gonna fucking kill me. He's gonna get me killed. Things I do.
What are you hiding behind that door?
Huh? Please, Bigby. Please don't.
Bigby? What happened to Sheriff?
Please don't kill me, Sheriff. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Listen, just calm the fuck down, okay? I just want some answers.
Okay. I'm dead. Either way. They said to me, Johan, you can keep your life and lose your shop, or lose both. What would you do? It was a simple choice to make in the moment. Easy, even when they got you on a hook in the deep freeze.
They? Do you mean Mary? Bloody Mary?
This isn't my shop anymore. That crew took it from me a long time ago.
Crew?
Fuck. The Crooked Man's people. Jersey Devil, D and Dumb, and that mental case, Bloody Mary. You want to talk about the real butcher? It's her, not me. This is her place. I'm telling you, they muscled in on me, took over my storage and delivery a long time ago. All cause of that heat wave. That summer was even hotter than this one. Oh, I let Mary and those porkers stay cool in the meat locker one day, playing cards, having a great time. I guess they were sizing the place up. Shows what I get for being nice. I'm just a victim in this. I don't know what they do back there. I swear. And I don't want to know.
It's all right. I believe you. Calm down.
I knew this would happen. Didn't know when. But there would be the day. Bigby will... Shh.
Yeah.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear I don't know anything more. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
It's business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
These lights, Johann. Did you warn them I was here?
I had to. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the Crooked Man stepped on your toes or something. Where were you when they took this place from me? It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back? I needed help.
Well, I'm here now. I'm gonna sort this all out. So this is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff. What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty spells you can make with the right equipment. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the Crooked Man has under his yoke.
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here. Don't you see what's going on here? With all these raw materials, it looks like he could process them into just about any kind of magic. He's got all he needs. The gear, and slave labor to work it. So these must be the orders. He's got his hooks into everybody. It's pretty clear.
Привет, Косоми. Почему не работает озвучка в игре Assassin's Creed 3? Ну, это явно не у меня надо спрашивать. Ну, давай так сразу вопрос. Лицензия у тебя или пиратка? Вот такой вот вопрос в лоб, моментальный. Ubisoft. Значит, покупал, да? Ты покупал в Uplay или ты покупал ключ? Ну, типа на стороннем сайте. В Uplay. Это странно. Вообще вчера купил на FunPay. FunPay это сторонний сайт. Есть Uplay, где ты можешь на Uplay положить деньги. А есть FunPay. Зайди, скорее всего, на сайт FunPay и посмотри, что там указано в разделе этой игры. Что там указано в переводе, в озвучке и в переводе. Прикол в том, что у Ubisoft есть такой маленький прикольчик. У них есть, получается, ключи и аккаунты для Западной Европы и для Восточной Европы. И для Западной Европы там просто по дефолту не будет русского языка. И это должно быть указано в магазине. То есть, например, когда я покупал Assassin's Creed Mirage, я тоже мог с этим столкнуться. То есть, там был полностью английский Assassin's Creed Mirage. Мне нужно было найти, типа, с русским переводом. Ты можешь зайти на сайт и посмотреть. Может быть, аккаунт, который ты покупал, так сказать, в общем, туда не входит русский язык. Вот такая тема может быть. Решается это, по идее, несложно. Просто попытайся найти в интернете. Должен быть русификатор. Я думаю, должны были сделать русификатор. Ну а если русификатора нету, то все печально. Все грустно тогда. У меня есть тоже товарищ, который недавно себе покупал Wildlands от Ubisoft. И он тоже зашел на сайт, посмотрел, купил себе игру и только потом начал задаваться вопросом, почему у него там вообще русского языка не было. А потом я ему тоже это подсказал, он зашел на сайт, и там было написано, что там и субтитры английские, и язык английский. Вот. Получается, что... Ну да, деньги он уже вернуть не сможет, по идее. В теории. Сказал, что будет играть на английском. Такая есть проблема у юбиков. Вот. Assassin's Creed Ubisoft там был. Там звук был, но не мог начать игру заново. Но это странно. Вот тут если ты в игру входишь, начинаешь новую игру, то это странно. Но вот с тем, что начать новую игру... Сейчас. Ну да. Ну, в таком случае мой совет: попробуй качнуть пиратку. Если там будут такие же проблемы на пиратке, это значит, что у тебя проблемы в винде. То есть, если игра и на лицухе, и на пиратке показывает одни и те же ошибки, значит проблема в винде. То есть, может там в конфигах что-то сбилось или что-то такое, может ты до этого устанавливал и какие-то настройки запомнила игра. Если это не поможет, если типа все будет нормально с пираткой, то просто играй на пиратке, блин. Если Ubisoft, ну типа, если пиратка будет работать нормально, то играй на пиратке, потому что, ну, Ubisoft это гады, что не могут нормально предоставить тебе доступ к игре, которую ты купил. И значит, ну ты игру купил, ну ты имеешь право играть на пиратке. У меня такая логика. Так я через торрент качал, вообще не запускалась. Но тут опять же, теперь два варианта. Или у тебя комп не подходит для Assassin's Creed 3, такое бывает, maybe. Может, у тебя просто под системки не подходит. Либо у тебя реально с виндой проблемы, и надо переустанавливать винду. Вот. Райзер Катана. Но если у тебя хороший комп, и у тебя все... Попробуй другой репак качнуть, пиратский. Если он тоже точно такую же ошибку выдаст, то это надо винду переустанавливать. Ну если в Вальгалу играл, попробуй другой торрентовский репак скачать. Если опять же выдаст какую-то ошибку, все, ну тут надо винду сносить, походу. Потому что если разные репаки не будут работать, если лицуха не работает, то это проблема, наверное, проблема в самом компе, а не в игре. Ну, если Вальгалла запускается, вот. Потому что вот... других объяснений не могу найти. Привет, кстати, Бар. Много пропустил? Да не сказать, что много. Так, чуть-чуть. Сегодня у нас можешь порадоваться, Бар. Я вот, знаешь, подумал. Хотя, что тут... Не знаю. Короче... Уже игру прошли? Не, я только на 4-м эпизоде. Сейчас еще 5-й эпизод. Ну, сегодня я ее допройду. Сегодня я игрушку эту допройду и... То есть сначала надо зайти на сайт и посмотреть, да? Ну смотри, Касоми, в чем фишка? Если у тебя именно уже в игре проблема, если у тебя не просто... Что ты там написал? Не мог начать игру заново, вот. Если ты игру начать заново не можешь, то тут, наверное, ничего не поможет. Ну, нет озвучки в 3-й. Ну, я понял. Ну, зайди, чекни на сайте, что написано. В общем, сейчас к Бару. Подумал наверное, с еженедельными стримами, как ты и предлагал. Вообще субтитры рус есть, озвучки нема. Ну, зайди на сайте, посмотри, может, там так и написано. Ну, мне тяжело тебе что-то тут предлагать, потому что я с таким не сталкивался, с ситуациями. Я тебе объяснил то, что какой у меня опыт есть. Ну, у меня вроде лицуха 3-го ассасина, и там вроде все норм. Я не уверен, честно говоря. Я слышал шизотеорию, что юбики из своих игр повырезали русик. Но это как-то на уровне шизотеории, я в этом не уверен. Это надо проверять. И, ну, типа, я слышал такой слух. Может, это подходит к этому случаю, но мне кажется, это полная шиза. Зачем так делать? Но... Да, странно. Вот. Ладно. Помолчи, пожалуйста. Короче, стримы теперь не будут по вторникам и четвергам. Вот в этом прикол. Я решил это изменить, как ты и предлагал. По-настоящему, скорее всего, я в это время не буду заниматься видосами, но... Короче, изменим теперь подход к стримам. Вот так вот. Поэтому вот сегодняшний стрим, я думаю, по этому расписанию последний у нас будет. Вот. Но стримы полностью не пропадут, они будут появляться просто более реже. Вот так. Вот. Я уже хочу сегодня эту игру допройти. И изменить немножечко график, так сказать. Вот так вот. Понятно. Ну, чисто информация. Ты так как-то ты еще достаточно часто приходишь на стримы, поэтому, наверное, справедливо сообщить. Хотя я в названии вроде написал. Название стрима это есть, но может там непонятно. Ладненько. Надо погнали.
Clear how?
Oh yeah? How?
Doing it like this. It's bound to be cheaper than the 13th floor.
This is just horrible. The things that must have gone on here.
How the hell did all this happen? I didn't see it. Didn't stop it. This is a whole lot bigger than we thought.
People just don't know the real cost of getting something cheap.
You don't have to tell me.
That fucker Crane knew all about it.
Yeah, what about Crane? If this all... I mean, finding the Crooked Man is so fucking important, why don't you ask your boss?
Snow?
No, Crane. He said he knows where everybody is. I don't know how, but he's got some way. That's right. It was that creepy magic mirror with the big green head and all. Why don't you just use that? Find the Crooked Man that way. And leave me alone. Yeah, with stuff like that mirror, I'm surprised that you ever need to leave the office. Can't you just vaporize anyone who gives you trouble? Do it right from your living room.
None of your business, Butcher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, if they got their hands on an important magical item, there's only one place they'd take it. The Lucky Pawn. They probably took Crane there, too.
The Lucky Pawn. If I can find the mirror piece there, I can find the Crooked Man.
Hey, hold on. Well, I'm real happy you found what you're looking for, Bigby. But what about me? Huh? Do you really think this is gonna be all right? Of all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So tell me this, what the hell am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my short life looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary. They won't care that I held up my end.
You won't have to worry, Johan. I'm gonna take him down.
Thank you. Thank you, Sheriff.
Ну да.
Jersey, don't give me that shit. What the fuck is the point of having a system if you're just gonna...
my fucking
Jack,
system.
what the fuck is going on?
But you're
I'm
the guy who
just
makes
gonna.
I'm the guy that keeps shit in order,
you know.
and that's it, Woody. If you love your ex so fucking much, why'd you pawn it in the first fucking place, huh?
I didn't pawn it, asshole. It was stolen from my apartment.
You don't want no part of this, pal. You push me one more time, and I will have one hell of a mess on my hands. And I really don't feel like mopping out this room today. So I'm giving you one more shot to thank me for my sunny attitude and generous disposition. Turn the fuck around and walk out that door with your life. Walk it. So get the fuck out of my sight. Hit the bricks. See you later.
Hey, what's going on here?
What the fucking hell?
Christ. And this fucking guy, too?
Are you kidding me? It was here. It was right fucking here. What did you do with it?
How the fuck do I know?
Listen, you bald little dipshit. You're gonna... You piece of shit. I'm gonna rip your fucking lungs out.
I'd like to see you try, you backwards fuck.
Back it up, Jersey. You're dealing with me now.
You got here fast. Still looking for whoever killed them hookers? Or are you done chasing your tail?
Where's my axe? Who'd you give it to?
You follow me here all the way from Battery fucking Park?
Trust me, you do not want to go there.
And what if I do?
Back off, dog. I just want what's mine. My axe.
You talk big, but I don't think you got the stones to back it up. Still a little sore, are we? Why should Mary get all the fun? You ain't so tough. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh, you fucking mother... Oh, motherfucker!
What the hell are you doing? This is my fucking fight. Not
Блин, я
now,
тебя защитил.
dog. You got a lot of nerve.
Protected your friend. Too bad you couldn't protect those whores. Go on, try to stop me.
Fucking stay down. There she is.
Но он заслуживает смерти вообще. А, не сдох. Блин, ну сложно.
The magic mirror's missing shard. Where is it? Bloody Mary brought it here, didn't she?
You don't know anything about anything, do you? What do you have? Nothing. That useless bitch Snow White in a broken fucking mirror.
Nothing? I still have you, don't I?
You can't find a crooked man. No one can. Oh, the door to his house. It bounces around. Never in one spot. You'll never find it. Even Crane had to use the magic mirror. They dumped all his shit here. Bloody Mary uses this place like a fucking dump. Fucking bitch.
Where'd they take him? Where did they take Crane?
Oh, how the fuck should I know? They do what they do. You'll never see him again. Just go on. Get Crane's shit and go. Not that it's gonna do you any good.
See anything? Crane's coat.
Но его нельзя убивать все-таки. Мы все-таки копы.
No time for traveler's checks, huh? You won't be needing this anymore.
Может пригодятся.
That sick piece of...
The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
А, даже не дали выбор.
Those girls are still dead. Oh, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. And I don't know what they did, but I do know this. Oh, if they're dead, it's because the Crooked Man wanted them dead. That's all it takes. So you can raw smash the place up. Shit. You can wail on me all you want, but what good is it gonna do you? 'Cause he ain't in your town. You're in his. And he sure as shit is ready for you.
Out of smoke?
Shitty brand. You're welcome. I'm not gonna lie, I was having trouble deciding which one of you to hit with this thing. Jersey was wrong, you know.
About what?
About those girls. There is something you can do about it. You can get the fucker who did it. Ain't that the plan?
It's my job. I'll get him.
All right, we'll go do it then.
Hey, Woody.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now?
We all got our roles to play, Wolf. I'll see ya.
Блин, ну получается, этот чел-убийца, чё, так просто? Да не может быть так просто.
Crane was helping himself to the community coffers. It means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go!
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Sheriff Bigby has returned.
Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
Look what I found.
Seems your dog wants a biscuit.
I'm not in the mood. And you've got a lot to answer for.
Oh, really?
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right away.
With pleasure, Miss White.
Finally, things are swinging back in the right direction. Good work, Bigby. You've been gone all day. What did you uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door, once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. And that's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff, I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far, Sheriff. I'd like to have a few words of my own with you.
Unbelievable. Pompous ass. Why'd you put the hurt on Flycatcher? Were you hiding something down at the Tweedles? Or was it just for fun?
He worked for them, didn't he? I couldn't be sure that he wasn't involved, and I didn't want him interfering. I was simply endeavoring to make the search a speedy one. Surely you, of all people, can't fault me for getting overzealous in the process.
I don't buy it. I have more important things to deal with right now. You can be sure that we're gonna have a long fucking talk about this when I'm done.
I do so enjoy our talks. I'll wait with bated breath.
I don't understand. This piece just doesn't want to join the rest. Do you have any idea why?
Got me.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know. So this process can be a little touchy. It helps that I have a good working relationship with the mirror.
It had a front row seat to a pretty gnarly brawl at the Lucky Pawn. When I found it, it was still in Crane's coat. Last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that psycho Bloody Mary. Maybe she had some...
Ah, yes, Miss White was asking about her. That explains it. You know who and the mirror have a very unhappy history with each other. How would you like it if she tried to use you as a doorway?
I think I already know the feeling.
Well, I think I know how to proceed now. It will just take a little extra coaxing, that's all. Thank you for your help. It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides which, he might not want to come out with you watching.
Oh, he doesn't like being spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's
Ой,
Is it
как
fixed?
сложно.
Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Buffkin's still working on it. He said it might be a while.
If you're so self-reliant, what do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two right now. We're trying to catch a murderer, and they're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're at war. Don't they realize that?
Do you need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so you know, we can't pay him. He really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
No budge on that bloody glamour. I only came in to see.
Toad, come here.
I thought I made myself very clear.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what damage brings me in here, so maybe it's for the best. Just need a little bit of dosh to cover it. I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff, but I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Before we get into any of that, what do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to change a subject on me. I need a little bit of that walking around money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout, just what's right.
Here, Crane won't be getting any use out of this. Will that do?
Crane's money, eh? Well, I suppose that means it belongs to me as much as anybody. Thank you, Sheriff.
Use it to get glamored, Toad. You got the money now, so I won't be so lenient if I catch you again. And the farm is always on the table.
But of course.
Good.
Bluebeard, you want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Toad won't be a problem. I'll see to that.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have to say I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, Where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way.
I can't make that promise. This could turn sour, just depending on how the wind blows. I have to be able to handle it how I see fit.
If people are going to have faith in the Fabletown government again, we need to be fair. Show them that we're doing things the right way. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice. That's it, all right. Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do.
Fine, lead on.
Окей. Ловушка. Ух.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it. I thought it was a joke, actually. I'm an easy target. But he takes me seriously. He doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding. A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me.
Oh, yeah?
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
Scared of you.
I don't exactly know. I just mind the door.
You needn't worry.
The boss is there.
He'll come around.
I know that much.
And like Crane before him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, but...
That won't be necessary. Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Да.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Вау. Прям вся банда.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
Вау. Ну, хороший эпизод.
Stories about you. In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes,
У него, кстати, тоже
and wait
ленточка.
for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Так, 4,3%. Хе-хе. 63% не сорвали ленточку, 63% посетили мясоварню, 73% дали деньги, походу, 41% поговорить согласился. Окей. Все, финальный эпизод. Ух. Ну, быстро эпизоды проходят. Они стали часовыми. Первый эпизод вообще вроде часа 2-3 был. Ну, это странно. Они как будто поубывающие. Первый самый большой, второй чуть меньше, третий еще меньше, четвертый еще меньше. По ощущению.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you? After everything we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a straight answer.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Фу. Ну что, финалочка.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff. Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie! I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval, all right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
You think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him! Now!
Oh, God. Oh. This way.
Да.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Он Рома в Крузис, я немножко занят. Блин!
Fuck!
А, не, попал нормально. Блин.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Ну, мы хотя бы виновного теперь знаем. В смысле, последний стрим? Ну, в прямом смысле, последний... Ну, как, не самый последний стрим, но... еженедельный последний. Вот так вот. Ну, в общем, без расписания теперь будет. Так сказать. Так, надо смотреться. Я видел, я посмотрел Сквайра новый видео. Забавно. Жалко, что он делает их редко. А что еще можно посмотреть? Блин, надеюсь, не придется мутить экран.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen?
Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all have...
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
Here. It's good.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff.
Что, шериф,
Haven't
он
you done
убийца.
enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
Серьезно?
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean...
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. and then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
Chill.
He's the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options, like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Они двое виноваты.
But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Ну это правильно вообще, если у всех остальных заклятие спадет.
Vivian! Shit!
Just... Jesus.
То это справедливо.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Ну этого тоже надо посадить в тюрягу. Или он сейчас сдохнет просто сам. Вместе с ней.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
Why do you care? Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself here?
Just wanted a nice image to part on. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
Ну да, старик виноват еще тоже. Его тоже садить надо в тюрьму.
You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Ну, это справедливо. Ну как справедливо, типа. Это лучший исход. Но осталось деда только наказать. Он все-таки напал на меня, не я на него нападал. Я пришел чисто арестовать его. Так.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Окей, погнали.
Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf. You used to be something.
Так, фотка, как я с ней общаюсь. Фотка Белоснежки, это, фотка это, фотка это. Чё, меня за мной следят? Да, и сейчас будут бояться. Когда я тебя насажу, блин. На свои когтики. Блич. Отбеливаться. Блин, какое здесь управление неудобное. Мне не нравится.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ну да, шериф.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow. What a mailing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
С ней будет тяжело драться. Блин, это было быстро. Но. Дэн дожимает, что он меня бьет.
Come out and face me!
все равно, походу, не убил. Или убил. Непонятно. Фу.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest.
Я не щенок, я
given a trial in
шари.
front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister!
How could
What
you?
do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Алло, она
Got
мэр.
it?
Заткни
If you insist.
ебальник.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious. And there's all the other crap he's done.
The rest of the charges are more than enough to deserve
We
execution.
all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover-up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself only recently.
For fuck's sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
did
not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not
sure
good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting.
Ну, типа мэр должен решать
Why
по
not?
факту.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with her. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense
Здравствуйте, кто Токсис?
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Так, это сложный выбор. Это реально сложный выбор. Запереть его, оторвать ему с гостю.
Teach him up.
Ой, это сложный выбор. Здравствуйте, кто Токсис, здравствуйте. Блин, это очень сложный выбор. Что справедливо по факту? Ну, что мы знаем уже? По факту он отдал приказ об убийстве. Типа он, ну, в любом случае виноват в убийстве. Оторвать... Нет, оторвать голову нет, точно. Оторвать голову, это... Посмотри, смотри. Если он виновен, если у него, так сказать, во всех происшествиях города, в манипуляциях, в этом всем, если он глава криминального мира, если он вот полностью виновен, то оторвать голову это слишком, ну, это слишком, не сказать приятно, это слишком, ну, это щадяще слишком, ну, типа, убили тебя и убили, это, ну, такое себе. Потом закрывать его в камере я тоже не хочу. Вот я сейчас думаю, его будет охранять вот эта ведьма. Ведьма, которая по факту из всей этой толпы сочувствует ему больше всего. Потому что он больше всего... Ну, она типа от него больше всего бонусов получила по факту. Поэтому это тоже нету. Ну, я считаю, что надо его скидывать в яму. Если он типа там сдохнет, ну, не повезло человеку в этой яме. Если он выживет, то типа сидеть там вечно, а я так понимаю, эти челики живут вечно, это самое лучшее наказание для такой швали. За то, что он убивал, понимаете? Самое страшное это вот в одиночке типа сидеть вот кучу времени, это даже страшнее смерти. Поэтому я думаю, я выберу яму. Ну вот моя мотивация.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm
not this way.
Ах ты собака. Ах, шваль.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still...
End it already.
Он напал на меня. Тут вообще это еще раз подтверждает. Это еще сильнее подтверждает. Мне он вообще не нравится. Ну, типа, это просто он даже напал на меня. Если бы он, ну, хотя бы извиняться там начал бы, говорить, ну, я исправлюсь. Я там, не знаю, вот мы его привели на суд, он пытался манипулировать, он до конца пытался скрывать правду, всякое такое. Он вообще не раскаялся, типа, обвиняя всех других. Если бы он хотя бы сейчас бы сказал бы, что, блин, Пацаны, ну я исправлюсь, ну типа, блин, дайте шанс, ну извините, но нет. Он, блин, взял, и меня, блин, взял в захват. Ну типа, тут это еще сильнее подтверждает, что он достоин самой худшей участи. Вот так. Справедливо. Да, соси. Я его даже не знаю, я о нем книжки не читал, мне плевать. Он виноват, это в первую очередь. Ну, ты что, самый разумный вариант выбрал, да? А что, его отпускать, что ли? Серьезно? Не, я считаю, что я как шериф выполнил свою работу идеально. Я хотел в этой игре отыграть шерифа, самого настоящего.
You gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
Я хочу справедливо, так сказать, рассудить все.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Меня что, закуколдили? Не понял. Плохая концовка. Блин, обидно. Ну ладно, хотя бы... Ну я хотя бы хороший шериф. Ну хотя бы хороший шериф. Я считаю, что я хотя бы... Но... Сделал то, что правильно.
Jesus. We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
Forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Представитель закона.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Ну это странно.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Это странно, кстати.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Ну что поделаешь, если у вас денег нет.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay?
Блин, надо было сказать Белоснежке, что у нее я дал ему ну, блин, ну она тоже не права, тоже такой себе персонаж. Да они тут все по-настоящему такие себе персонажи. Но я шериф, я выполняю закон, ну что поделаешь.
and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Ну да, я что-то, ну типа для себя, лично для себя, у меня супер плохая концовка. Но как шериф, я считаю, что все справедливо.
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby?
Да и лягуху жалко. Ну мне реально их жалко, да я даже деньги дал. Но...
Stay out of trouble, okay?
Типа...
If you even can.
Yeah.
Я просто... Ну я как хотел отыграть, я так и отыграл, по факту. Но это справедливо. Просто есть правила, и правила нужно соблюдать. Если вы не способны заплатить, я не знаю, придумайте что-нибудь.
Hi.
Или уезжайте отсюда.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him.
Но она не виновата.
And I begged for mercy
Она...
for all of us.
Ну типа...
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Она все-таки типа больше пострадавшая.
Just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Ну это неприятно. Ну, я все равно бы его, может быть, только смягчил бы приговор.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
А, это она была?
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. just hoping that maybe if I could.
Почему казнить? Я говорю, я бы смягчил приговор. Я бы смягчил. Я бы, может, реально посадил бы его за решетку. Типа, если он реально в теории не отдавал приказ об убийстве не отдавал приказ, то я бы смягчил приговор. Просто, вот и все. Хотя и то навряд ли, maybe. А убивать это практически, ну, типа, чуть лучше, чем кидать в эту яму. Но... Но все равно так себе.
Couldn't save them. Could at least save the rest of us.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
Я вообще считаю, что убивать плохая идея. Лучше за решетку.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen.
Но все равно виноват. Все равно виноват.
Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now. I promise.
Все, я как шериф.
Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town.
Справедливость.
Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Она в любом случае это сказала, это сказала говно. Не, ну в смысле заскриптовано.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
В смысле заскриптовано? Она сказала, что ты справедливый шериф, потому что ты привел его типа на суд. Ну так. А я его мог еще раньше бы убить спокойно. Так что ничего такого заскриптовано.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
that?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Подожди, я ничего не понял. Подожди. Подожди, пойти за ней.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
А если бы ты его убила, она бы тебя оправдала? А что это только что было? Я что-то задумался и все пропустил. Что-то там были какие-то рандомные фразы, но, честно говоря, я не понял не совсем, чьи они были. Так, what did you to Georgie? Я его убил. Но я бы его не хотел бы убивать, Джорджи, но... Клиффхенгер? А, типа на будущее? Ну да, я видел, что вторая часть должна быть. Интересно. Но я не хотел... Типа она главгад? Вау. Но если она главгад... Блин, вторая часть будет интересная. Ну, я знаю просто, что комиксы есть по этой вселенной. А что там, интересно? В смысле? Они делают новую игру, чел. Загугли новости. Новая игра выходит в этом или в следующем году. Будем играть. Хе. Ну, они обанкротились, но они вновь восстановились и делают продолжение. Вышел же трейлер, и они там сообщали новости, что просто разработка задерживается. Сейчас покажу тебе новость. Не-не, ну, сейчас я покажу новость. Ну, кстати, да, они похожи. Хотя не, они похожи. Так, вы дрались с ним на допросе. Есть такое. Вы дали ему выпить, вы отправили Колина на ферму. Скрученный дядечка. Вы привели его, видимо, вы бросили его на ведьмин колено. Согласен, все. Вера, вы дали ей денег после драки с дровосеком. Вы разгромили его клуб. Вы вышли с Греном после похорон. Вы с ним договорились. Вы взяли ее с собой в подсок это копыт. Вы решили его подождать. Вы приняли его жука. Вы заступили за него, когда Снежка хотел отправить его. Вы дали ему денег. Да, это, блин, звуки были страшные. Сейчас. Вот, во-первых, непонятно. Есть же комиксы. А что там тогда? Что там? Блин, хочется почитать теперь эти комиксы. Блин, вот реально не иронично хочется. Сейчас я найду эту новость. Ща. Где мой специальный браузер для новостей? Так, The Wolf Among Us 2 релиза. Вот эту я новость читал на ДТФ. Не эту. Не эту. Не эту. Короче, ладно, вот это пускай будет. The Wolf — это новость 2022 года. Telltale закрылась раньше. Among Us выйдет в 2023 году. Первый трейлер и детали и скриншоты. Так, показали трейлер уже. Показали, что это будет 2023 год. Кстати, написано, что Telltale вроде делают. События игры развернутся примерно через 1,5 года после первой части. Так. Ну, короче, трейлер есть. Блин, а где новость о том, что они ее делают? Ща, минуту. Сейчас. Сейчас. Так. Блин, это опять не тот сайт. Вот, активной разработки. Telltale опубликовала официально... Это новость какого года, интересно? Что работает... Короче, активная разработка идет. Несмотря на закрытие в 2018 году, Telltale Games возродилась и восстановила разработку продолжения. Вот. Можно почитать про Telltale. Ну, трейлер есть. Релиз обещали, перенесли на 2024 год. Но я думаю, что перенесут... что перенесут на этот, как его звать, перенесут еще на 2025. Ну, потому что сейчас вообще ничего не слышно. И выставок сейчас нет, чтобы анонсировать ее. Ну, давай Википедию прочтем. А Telltale. Что у них там случилось? «28 августа 2019 года LCG Entertainment приобрела несколько ключевых активов в Telltale, перезапустив компанию под названием Telltale Games со штаб-квартирой в Малибу. Часть игр Telltale вернулась в каталоги цифровых магазинов. В Steam появились убранные ранее игры. В 2019 году было объявлено о разработке The Wolf Among Us 2. Вот. По факту их открыли, и они сейчас, вот игра, над которой они сейчас работают, это именно Wolf Among Us, вторая часть. Так что вот. Я поэтому жду теперь, я очень жду. Честно говоря, концовка у меня получилась такая, знаете, ну не печальная. У меня получилась она такая терпкая. Ну типа... Ну, как в реальной жизни, по факту. Главная моя цель была, я ставил в начале игры добиться справедливости. Я считаю, что я ее добился. Какими целями? Ну, что-то у меня не получилось. Так всегда бывает. Не все хорошо получается. Я своими выборами, в принципе, доволен. Вот. А вторую часть теперь жду. Может, даже комиксы почитаю. Ну, комиксы, я так понял, это вот эта игра, это приквел к комиксам. И вот вторая часть, это тоже будет приквел к комиксам. То есть все то, что происходит в комиксах, это уже прям далеко вперед будет. Вот. Прикольно. Так что да, ждем. Я, кстати, рад, что они так долго игру делают. Потому что меня вот бесило в свое время, что они просто... какими-то реально паршивыми релизами просто стреляли как из пулемета. Вот. Мне это прям не нравилось. На любую тему Telltale везде были в затычкой. Хотя вот эта игра неплохая. Вот я надеюсь, что они реально на ней подольше поработают, и у них все будет кайфово. Ладно, буду завершаться уже. Прикольно, мне понравилось. Хотя, по-настоящему, могло быть все и лучше. В прямом, Андрюша, в прямом. Последний еженедельный. То есть теперь стримы будут просто не по расписанию. То есть стримы будут. Просто у них расписания теперь не будет. Не думаю, что они перепрыгнут. Так я же тебе сказал, кто Токсис. А вторая часть будет тоже приквелом. Но не надо. Не. В смысле не надо. Я буду сообщать в Дискорде заранее. В Дискорде заранее я буду делать оповещения. Где-то примерно, наверное, за 5-10 часов до стрима я буду делать оповещения. Но оно будет без уведомления. Это будет просто как сообщение в лайв-бродкаст. Так у тебя что, Дискорда нет? Не, я тебя вижу в Дискорде. Ну, я еще буду делать теперь, планировать трансляции. То есть на Ютубе будет видно, во сколько начинается. Ну, это сделано только потому, чтобы... это сделано только потому, что ежедневные стримы, они... Ну, типа, камон. Реально, приходишь ты, да, пару человек. Ну, типа... А так я стану чуть-чуть более свободным. Буду подрубать больше по настроению. И тип, вот. Ну, что поделаешь? Ну, блин. Ничего с этим не поделаешь. Так сказать, я считаю, что это будет более правильно. Я хочу перейти на модель стримов, как делают всякие там кастом сторис и михаганы. Мне кажется, это лучше будет. Ну, типа full time, ну, то есть как full time, я не full time стрим. Но это такое себе. Я думаю, это будет лучше. Если что, восстановлю опять еженедельное. Просто, честно говоря, я вот так подстримил полгода. И не сказать, что... Ну... Вижу какой-то профит в этом. Типа, если я захочу пройти на стриме игру, я всегда подрублю стрим, сделаю уведомления, всякое такое. Но делать это обязаловкой я в этом плане не вижу смысла, потому что, ну, представьте меня, ну, типа, себя на моем месте, вот. Вот ты делаешь запланированный стрим, подрубаешь его, все делаешь, даже стримишь. Ну, приходит там, например, иногда, кстати, 0 человек приходит, но приходит там 1-2 человека. Вот даже я могу сейчас по аналитике этого стрима. Вот смотрите. Короче, мне кажется, вот когда я делал стримы именно более редко, то на это приходило больше людей. Сейчас, типа, когда стримы стали ежедневными, то как будто бы потерялась их ценность. Вот у меня есть такая мысль. И, в принципе, я поговорил с другими челиками, которые мне тоже, которые стримят, мне объяснили. Они всегда говорят, что, например, если ты подрубаешь первый стрим, то всегда приходит много людей. Потом подрубаешь второй стрим, например, вот ежедневно, приходит меньше людей, там, например, на процентов 10-20. Подрубаешь еще один стрим, еще меньше людей приходит. Вот. И по факту просто людям надоедает, вот и все. Так что вот, поэтому я решил принять это решение. Вот и все. Я думаю, типа, справедливо будет. Ну, да, в этом есть логика. Типа, например, вот сейчас на Хэллоуин будут по-любому стримы, ребят. Так что не расстраивайтесь. Maybe я еще до Хэллоуина что-нибудь подрублю интересное. Вот. Не знаю, насколько это правильное решение, все-таки. Но все-таки я не стример. Я не стример, я больше контент-мейкер. Буду уделять этому больше времени. Контенту. Могу, так сказать, показать, например, показатели вот этого стрима. Ну вы сейчас не увидите. Сейчас. Во. Ну, типа, кому... Ну... Это выглядит очень печально. Я понимаю, что игра не для всех. Но да. Я не жалуюсь, я просто именно пытаюсь рационализировать свои действия, объяснить, почему я делаю какие-то действия. Что-то так делаю, что-то по-другому. Наверное, если будет больше аудитория когда-нибудь, maybe восстановлю ежедневные стримы. Но пока такая маленькая, то в этом нет смысла никакого. Ну, такая новость, вот. Ну, в принципе, ничего не заканчивается, ничего страшного. Стримы будут, контент будет. Просто этого будет, ну, типа, стримов именно будет чуть меньше. Вот так вот. Что-то музыка прекратилась. Аж страшно стало. Было бы классно делать... Так я же сказал, кто Токсис. Я буду делать анонсы на ютубе за 5-10 часов. И в дискорде буду делать. То есть на дискорде и в ютубе будут появляться, если будет какой-то стрим, они будут появляться заранее. В этом плане. Я не буду делать, как сейчас я это делаю. Вот такая тема. Ладненько. Спасибо всем за просмотр. Кто Токсис? Андрюша, Крузис, Бар, Касоми и тот Говор. Спасибо, заходили, смотрели. Было очень приятно посидеть. Игра супер классная. Ну вот прямо великолепная. Я прям не ожидал от Telltale такого уровня. Я очень жду вторую часть. Я бы хотел поиграть. Да. Так сказать, буду ждать вторую часть и наблюдать. Может быть, теперь стану фанатом игр Telltale. Фиг его знает. Это одна из двух окупившихся игр. А вторая, наверное, Walking Dead. Вот. Ё-моё, страшилка. Надо, кстати, в Overwatch зайти. И забрать свои уровни. Понятненько. Ну, ладненько. Всем ББ. Увидимся в следующий раз. Уже, кстати, скоро видос, так что что тут? Увидимся в видосе, скорее всего. Давайте-ка.